Oh yeah.
What it do, people? Welcome to Booze and Chill Live, the very first Booze and Chill movie review live. This will be the second Booze and Chill movie review, but the first time that it is live. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, what do you guys call it? Twitchers from Twitch, Facebookaroonies, and YouTubies, whatever it is that they call you guys. Welcome, one and all. And once again, we're going to be talking about a movie that just came out on Peacock about 2-3 days ago. I caught it just yesterday, and this live is exactly. Well, I'm just going to say what I think about it, and I'm going to spoil the shit out of it. So you have been fucking warned. So what do you say we do this? So before we get into it, guys, as you know, I gotta have the backgrounds because I don't like it so damn quiet. For those of you just tuning in, welcome, and this is the first Booze and Chill movie review live, second movie review in general in the channel. So welcome, one and all. And like I mentioned, we're going to be talking about the movie Sick, and it is totally in my face. We're going to be talking about the movie Sick. Again, just came out 2-3 days ago on Peacock. It is a slasher horror movie. But right before we get into that, guys, I do have to say, I do have to give a little announcement. And you know what? I just realized I'm not even wearing what I said I was going to wear. And I have to apologize out there to my good friend Selena. I totally forgot. But no fear, because I'm still gonna announce this shit. So I was planning on wearing a Touch of Horror shirt, which I've had my good friend and neighbor Selena in this channel before live. Also, I totally forgot to leave the link. I will leave the link right after this once I'm done, so you guys can check that one out. Touch of Horror is a awesome brand, and as you can tell by the name, it just adds a little horror onto the clothing merch or whatever it is that you kids call it now. So it's super cool. Of course, horror / Valentine line that they're going to be doing sometime in February. So you guys are going to be the first ones to know. So if you are here, I'm totally shaking shit. So if you are here, you are the first ones to know about this awesome Valentine promotion. It's a promotion deal coming soon in February 14th. But there's a catch. Okay, there's a catch. You must place the orders through the Touch of Horror Facebook, and I actually will go ahead and show you. There we go. You must place the orders on the Booze&Chill Facebook, as you see right here, and or the Touch of Horror Shopify. And here you can actually see some stuff. I actually wore the Dadster t-shirt. It's gone right now, but it was a green one. I actually had that in one of my videos. Oh, there it is again. That's the shirt. So yeah, you guys can go ahead and order from there. It has to be whether from here, the Shopify, or the Facebook only. So to get the discount deal, and this, because you're gonna need something. Well, like, slow the fuck up. You're gonna need something. What you are going to need is a promo code, and that promo code, my good friends, let me go ahead and I thought I had it here. Give me a second. Did I lose it? No. BNC10, that's the one. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up for you guys real quick. In order to get the discount of 10%, you guys have to punch in. And I have such a bad memory, guys. I'm so sorry. Give me a sec. Here we go. There we go. To be able to get that discount, the promo code is BC10 when you go on there. But again, on February 14th. So you guys have till then to go on there and choose what it is that you guys want. In fact, there's that one picture right there. That's awesome. You're the to my It's clever. It's fucking clever, and it's fucking awesome because I'm a huge horror fan. So I'm totally in on it. Again, I am so fucking sorry that I totally forgot to wear the damn shirt. In fact, now that I think about it, I don't even know where it is. But anyways, there's that, guys. Again, promo code BC10, February 14th, Touch of Horror Facebook, and Touch of Horror Shopify. And that is the short message that I wanted to tell you guys. And now let's go ahead and move right on to what we're actually here for, and that is the Wrong Way, the sick movie review. The way this goddamn movie started, January 2020. I'm sorry, April 2020. There you go. April 2020. That year is a very, very dark year, guys. As you all know, it's like branded like a very dark time in our history books now. And it's the year of the pandemic, as you all know, which by the way, if y'all let me know, where were you when the pandemic started? It was an extra dark time for me and the family, and not quite there yet. And by that I mean I'm not quite ready to actually put it out there just yet here on the channel. I think I might have even mentioned this one or two times before. One day I'll be ready. But in the meantime, leave it down in the comments. Where were you when the pandemic started? Because again, this movie takes place in 2020, April 2020, and it starts off with oh, we got comments here, man. I don't know what this is. Who are you? What's going on here? Anyways, the movie starts off in the pandemic year, and it shows the main characters, which are, here we go. Where are you? Gideon Adlon. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name. And the friend Bethlehem Million, which weird fact, when I googled this, Miss Million was not in the casting crew and the Google search, which I found that to be a little weird, but I don't know. All right, let's leave it at that. Okay, but yes, I started during the pandemic year. It starts off with the two characters, as in any movie, introducing them, leaving college out to just for a night out, you know, because everyone's so freaking out and panicking over the pandemic. Even the best friend is going like, "Hey, I need to put the mask on. Can you please put the mask on?" And that's kind of how it starts off. Just the whole tension of the whole pandemic happening, and then, you know, they're like, "Oh, the main character, which is what was her name again? Gideon Eldon. I'm so sorry. Who was playing Parker, and Parker's character is the little rich girl who has like a house somewhere out in the middle of nowhere because her parents are so rich. So she's like, you know what? Let's go away from everybody and away from all this bullshit and all this pandemic nonsense, and let's just go hang out. Just you and me. You don't have to wear a mask. You know what? I'm good. I ain't sick. Whatever. So that's what they do. Then cuts off to this other random dude. I don't have the character's name on me, and basically being stalked. It's being stalked by some fucking weirdo, sending him pictures of him waiting in line, stuff like that. And so whatever, the guy doesn't think of it. It's in a grocery store of some sort. And so this dude's shopping, whatever, texting, "Oh, hey, what are you doing? Blah blah blah, this and that." And sends him a picture of the guy behind him. Guy turns around, flicks off, and everybody's just like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And nobody has no idea what's going on, right? And so, fast forward to the guy going home. As most slasher movies go, he starts to suspect things, right? Because doors opened, strange noises, blah blah blah, this and that. And fucking long story short, the stalker pops out, fucking ninja looking motherfucker. Oh, with the mask though, like those very nice Titan masks, COVID masks, black ones, those very nice fitted ones. Yeah, one of those. There's a big old fight scene between the killer slasher ninja looking motherfucker and his that other guy. And sure enough, the guy gets killed by the fucking ninja looking guy. And then boom, cuts to the open credit. That's the very beginning part of the movie. That's like the first 15 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. 15, 20 minutes. And I gotta tell you, straight out, right out the back, that beginning part of the movie, it didn't quite catch me at first. This movie was produced by, let me see, it was written by the writers of Scream. So right off the back, you pick off those Scream vibes. And for those of you who know me personally, know that I'm not the biggest Scream fan. I'm not a big Ghostface fan. It's just, I don't know what it is, but it's just not for me. Was kind of sort of not enjoying it in the very beginning because of that. And I forgot to mention that the producers of Megan, you know, the dancing, murdering AI doll, producers of Megan also were involved in this. And so, yeah, so I was picking up those vibes, and I'm just like, oh man, this is just like a boring slasher movie. Hello, mother. My mother always there. And yeah, I was not feeling it in the very beginning. And put it short, yeah, the beginning was okay, but then fast forward into the movie. The girls are at that rich house of theirs, and what's it called? They start, doing their thing, hanging out by a big old fancy, cool looking lake, and they start getting messages like, "Oh, water looks fine, jump in," stuff like that. And sure enough, they get their first visitor, and which, according to Parker, Gideon Adlin, tells Bethlehem that it's impossible for anybody to be there because they were the only two out there, like in the middle of nowhere. And so comes in, which one was it? That's not the guy. I'm so sorry. That's not it either. I got my shit all mixed up. I think I might have missed out on somebody. Well, anyways, I might as well just show you, right? So, also starring Mark Mechaka, which is a very interesting last name, and Jane Addams, which I will get to those characters in a moment, because, man, it's a twist. It's a twist. It's a twist. Getting some more comments in here, man. Yo, salute. In fact, it can't be Booze and Chill without a nice refreshing drink, and we're gonna go ahead and start off with a Guinness extra stout. It's a little sweaty because it's in ice, and of course, right after that, we're gonna hit a little bit of whiskey. For those of you wondering what it is, I believe it was Hennessy. I want to say it was Hennessy that we poured in there. Cheers, guys. Salute. My good old buddy Mexican George, man. And so they get the first visitor, and turns out to be Parker's. It's a mix. It's a very confusing relationship. He goes by DJ. He's being played by Dylan Sprayberry, which another interesting last name. These people have very interesting last names. But there's another one with the last name Bochicchio, who plays Parker's mom, which, to be honest with you, I don't even remember her being in there. So go figures, man. Anyways, she gets visited by the crazy boyfriend. Not crazy boyfriend, but the relationship is just fucked up, and it's just weird. Teenagers, man, you know what I mean? You used to be a teenager, you know what's fucking up. And so the guy's like, "Oh, hey, drove so many miles all the way just to get to you. You're gonna kick me out." And of course, the Gideon Alden Parker falls for the bullshit, and she's like, "Fine, whatever, you can stay." And fast forward a little bit more, shit starts to hit the fan for the reason that, there's another visitor in the house. Another fucking visitor in the house. that nobody, knew about. First person who's actually suspected was the boyfriend DJ. And wouldn't you know, it is the fucking same guy who killed the first dude in the beginning of the movie. Very stealth. Totally not Ghostface at all. Like whatsoever. And to be fair, I've only seen the first Scream, and after that I was like, oh man, I don't know. I'm not sure. Scream, I don't know what it is, but it just never, I don't know. It never got to me. Like, I just never got into it. Like, I get it, but I don't want to. I don't know. It's a very weird relationship, me and Scream or Ghostface or whatever. But anyways, going back. So yeah, the intruder comes in, the same guy who killed the first dude in the movie, at the beginning of the movie, and leads his way up to the first victim, which is what's her face? Bethlehem. It's not actually, that's her actual name. I don't have her character name. Like I mentioned, her character is not in the damn cast. In the Google cast. I'm looking at the wrong camera. In the Google casting, which I find that to be a little weird. But there's not a lot of information on her, so I can only assume she's like an up-and-comer. So that's pretty cool. I mean, kudos to Bethlehem Million. You have an awesome last name. You have an awesome name, period. So kudos to you if you are new to this whole acting gig. Awesome. But so yeah, the killer goes to the first victim, which is the Bethlehem. I don't have a character name. Manages to, cause she is asleep, wakes the fuck up, moves, hauls it out of the house. Sorry. Parker and her manage to get out. DJ's fucking wrestling with the guy, and fucking. It's a pretty cool fight. It doesn't go very far or very long, because again, this is only like the first 30 minutes or so of the movie, so it's a good fight. And to speed things up, the DJ character does not make it. He gets fucking stabbed right in the fucking back with some sort of if I'm not mistaken, a coat rack. I think it was a coat rack. And the way this dude kills DJ, again, it's with the coat rack. But they're doing this whole fight thing, and it gets a shot of the two girls inside the truck, right? And it's facing towards the entrance of the door of the big house. And you just see him come out practically like half dead, bleeding, punch, whatever, beating the shit the fuck up. Just like fucking, he just whooped. He got so whooped. And he's walking all slow, right? And Parker is like, fuck it, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go get him, whatever. And just kind of makes it like halfway towards the door. And again, this dude's standing right there, very slowly moving towards her. And the more he comes out of the door, you start seeing what I think it was a coat rack. And then right behind the coat rack, holding it, is the killer, just kind of like raising his body up in the air. Because it does actually have a close up to his feet when it kind of start like levitating up. And she's like, the fuck? And that's where you actually see the guy. And it was fucking awesome. Mary, thank you. Cassandra, my good old buddy Cassandra is in the house. Thank you for that. I suppose you've seen it. I think. I don't know. Let me know. But thank you. Yeah, it was Mary. Parker and Mary. I don't know where you got that from, but I did not get that. I might have gotten it and probably just kind of like missed it or something. You saw it yesterday. Nice. Let me know what you think. Yes. Fucking speaking of slasher movies, let me leave in the comments right down below who's your favorite slasher character as of ever, really. Leave in the comments who's your favorite killer. Who's your favorite slasher killer? Leave it in the comments, guys. Where was I? Oh, so kills DJ. Oh, I'm getting closer to the fucking big twist of the movie, guys. Oh my god. I love that they took this whole pandemic thing to a very fucked up level. Anyways, so DJ gets killed. I failed to mention that Mary, thanks to my good friend Cassie, Mary gets knocked. This house is like about 2 stories high, and she gets fucking pushed out the window, 2nd story window, straight on her fucking back. And turns out she broke her leg. You can actually see some bone sticking out of her shin. And so Mary crawls her way inside while fucking Parker is being the hero of the fucking movie. And what's it called? Parker manages to kill the killer, or so we think. Kills the killer and has this very just like relieved look on her face as she finally sees her killer take his last breath. And then, oh my god, and then you see the door open and you see a second killer walk in, and she's just like fucking balls, like fuck me face. Fucking the killer doesn't react to the Parker character. He's staring down at the dead killer and just on his knees and starts crying. It feels, feeling bad for the first killer. While that's happening, Parker fucking jets it the fuck out of the house and fucking, what's it called? Runs towards the road. It gets chased, by the way, by the second killer. Manages to make it. Oh no! I'm skipping ahead here. There's a scene in the movie which I thought was fucking awesome idea. She's got like this little, I don't know what you call it, like a raft or some shit. I'm not sure what you call it. And she jumps on it and gets a fucking what are they called? Row sticks, row paddles, and starts paddling her way into the lake. Killer fucking sneak attacks through underwater, right? Grabs her leg, knocks her down, goes back underwater, right? So this thing has lines. It's just like wood, right? So it's got spaces in there. So the fucking killer starts boom from under the water through the holes or the lines or whatever, the openings. And at this point, it's just like a fucking game of like, what do you call it? I don't know, not hot potato, whack-a-mole or some shit, like a crazy killer slashing whack-a-mole type of game. He's just like boom, boom, and eventually stabs her right in the fucking hand. And at that point, I guess like he drew blood, which I don't even know how that's possible, because how can you fucking see anything underwater at fucking night under a fucking what's not possibly but practically a fucking boat? But anyways, gets a good stab, boom, comes right out, starts going at her again, and Parker's character whacks him in the fucking face like a fucking pimp. What am I saying? Like a fucking pimp to a hoe. Probably a weird way to describe it, right? But hey, first thing that comes to mind. Anyways, so she fucking jets it swimming this time. And I don't know about you guys, but I will probably in that situation I would just whack them to death with the fucking thing. I would have rather done that than being chased in water. I don't know. That's just me. Leave in the comments what would you guys do in that situation. Would you rather swim or just finish him off? I would just finish him off. I believe that the zombie double tap rule, you know that one rule where you shoot them and you got to shoot them in again in the head when they're down. I feel like that rule should apply to the living as well. Leave it in the comments if you agree. Anyways, so Parker jets it and manages to make it to sees a road. She sees a road and just fucking starts screaming for help. And once again, the second killer pops out, grabs her. Once again, she gets the upper hand, takes him down, and in the middle of the road, she sees a car. The car is being driven by a character named Pamela, and this character, which has not been named at this point yet, she sees that the Parker character is completely hysterical, bleeding, bruised, and just like straight up like fucking help me, like I need your fucking help. But oh my god, dude, the way this character, Pamela character, reacts. Keep in mind, this is happening during the pandemic. So Parker's like, fucking let me in! He's trying to kill me! Stuff like that, you know, right? And this Pamela character's like, but where's your mask? Do you have a mask? And at that point of the movie, I'm like, no fucking way, dude. That part pissed me the fuck off. Because it's like, someone's getting killed and you're fucking worried about COVID. It's like, dude. That part pissed me off to no end. I'm literally reacting the way that I reacted when I saw that movie. My dad's here. Hello, Father. Cheers. Cheers to you. Gonna work my way into a little bit of whiskey after this. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the channel before. A little bit of the extra, or any stout really, but me personally, the extra stout makes whiskey taste amazing. I don't know if that's just me, but I suggest you guys can try it. Should try it. Drink responsibly, but yeah, just drink responsibly. Try it. It's delicious. Trust me. But anyways, guys, yeah, that fucking scene of the movie. Oh my god, it was so fucking stupid, so annoying. But at the same time, probably realistic, because there was I've seen some people that go through lengths like that when it came to COVID. Oh, we got another comment here. Oh, we're gonna have burgers. We're gonna have burgers Saturday. Excuse me, I'm very burpy. I'm gonna make burgers. I'm gonna make burgers. For anybody in the live, you're all invited. No, I'm just kidding. And if you do come, you gotta bring more burger meat, man. It's expensive. We're living in trying times, man. Trying times. Almost as bad as the pandemic times. No, what am I talking about? Pandemic was crazy, dude. Pandemic was crazy. What was worse? The whole COVID thing, or the fact that there was like people had to hunt down toilet paper and fucking water bottles. Fucking insane, dude. It was insane. And again, me and the family are going through some shit times. So we were going through that, and we're going through pandemic. We were going through the whole, finding water and TP and fucking disinfecting stuff. So that crazy times. Which again it's the year when this movie happened. God damn, so burpy. Oh, got another one. Y las beers. No, aquí está la beer. Tenemos cerveza y tenemos whisky. No te preocupes. Cheers, Carmen. And yeah, so those are crazy times, man. Those are crazy times. And again, this movie takes place in 2020, and there's people fucking chasing other people while a pandemic's going on. So it's like it's fucking madness, man. It's fucking madness, this movie. Back to the movie. We're gonna finish this off. I'm gonna finish this off, and then we're gonna finish the movie off because I really want some of that. Pinky up. Hello again. And yeah, dude, the fucking movie, dude. So she gets picked up by this crazy chick, right? And so this chick, man, this is where it gets fucked up. She's like, you know what? And the guy is getting back up on his feet, walking towards the car. Parker fucking, let me in, bitch. And this other chick's like, hold on, I might have another mask in my purse. And it's like, oh my god. She finally picks one out, lets her in, puts the mask on, right? But doesn't drive away right away. And in like a few moments, Parker's character starts like, the fuck? Fucking passes out whilst looking directly into the eyes of this Pamela character. Fast forward, Parker wakes up back in the house. She's getting dragged in the house, passed out. Mayor's character already what's it called? Oh, I failed to mention again. I keep coming back and forth. Mayor's character had her leg broken, is building a cast, I scratch with whatever she can find. First killer wakes up during the process, struggling, pulling, tugging, punching, whatever. Doesn't last long. Mayor's character picks up a knife that's on the floor, stabs the motherfucker in the neck, finally dies. This is why I think the double tap rule should apply to the living. You knock them down, and you know they're gonna get back up. Finish the job, man. Double tap has to apply to the living as well. Again, leave it in the comments if that's what you guys think. Yeah. El Pro. The internet's favorite drinking buddy, as I call myself. Is that weird that I call myself that? I don't think so. Anyways. Okay, back to the movie. This is the part where it gets fucking juicy, guys. It starts getting real juicy. Okay. So Mary takes care of the first killer. Crazy lady and killer both drag her in to the house. And eventually Parker wakes up completely fucking confused, sees the lady, and sees what is the second killer. And that's when eventually they reveals that Mark Menchaca was the secondary killer, and Jane Addams as the crazy lady Pamela. They're all pissed off and just crazy fucking look in their eyes. And both of the killers mourning over the first killer being dead. At that point, the second killer reveals himself, puts down the mask, with the, what is it, 3, 5, 6 feet apart from Parker, as well as Pamela. Goes, see that boy down there? That's my son. And at that point, you're like, oh shit, this is a family thing. Oh fucking shit, this is crazy, dude. This is some fucking novela shit. You know, I'm talking about some fucking drama sitcom kind of shit. And so, yeah, he goes like, yeah, that's my son. That's my son, and you killed him. Not only that, but they mentioned in some part of the movie, there was a picture that was floating around their Instagram, their made up Instagrams, of Parker making out with some random ass dude, and the DJ boyfriend character being not cool with it. So they bring up that exact I don't know, it was a video. They bring up that exact video. The killer, Jason Menchaca, busts out his phone and is like, do you know who that is? She's like, the fuck is this about? It's like, do you fucking know who this is? And she just fucking confused out of her mind, dude. And little do you know, the guy she was making out with in the video was also one of the crazy people's kids. And they mentioned that he had passed away from COVID and that she was at fault. So, right? I know y'all probably like, what the fuck? So, the first guy that they killed in the beginning of the movie was involved in that party. So, to kill him off, because apparently he infected her. She infected the son from the Instagram video or whatever, and hence why they were in that situation that they were. So I was like, what the shit? And also throughout the movie, Parker and Miri are watching TV and they're just watching like updates on COVID deaths and stuff like that. And this movie, dude, made me think, like, what if not all the COVID deaths were because of COVID? What if there were situations like they were portraying in this movie actually happened, and they just kind of just added it on as a COVID death? Wouldn't that be fucked up? I think that's fucked up. But that's why I was like, that at that point I was like, I am all in this movie, dude. I am all in. Anyways, and so the guy in the video that she was making out with died from COVID, and they blamed it on her, which I also I failed to mention before they started asking her a bunch of questions and stuff. They stuck a COVID test, the little swab thing. They actually did a COVID test on her as they were interrogating her, and I believe they said that she came out positive. And so they're like, they were just bashing on her, like, it's all your fault because of your stupid mentality, people like you, blah blah blah. Basically calling her a piece of shit because, you know, she was infected, didn't care, didn't know, and got other people infected and killed off what was their other kid. This is really awesome writing, by the way. And I think it was the Pamela character who asked about Mary. Jason is like, she's dead. Pam, we'll go fucking check. And sure enough, as he goes out to look for her, which by the way, he goes out, all you hear is fuck. That's hilarious. And then it's always funny whenever somebody is like, okay, I need to go check up on something, and then you hear that fuck. At that point, I'm sorry. I can hear some screamings going on. I apologize if you guys can hear that, kids. Anyways, yeah. As while Jason goes and checks up on Mary's character, see if she's still dead on the floor. Mary coming in hot with her fucking what's called thing that she put on her leg. I cannot seem to remember what the fucking thing is called, but anyways, so she comes in, bashes fucking Pamela's right in the back of the head with a tequila bottle, knocks her out. Parker finishes her off, pushes her through a glass door, and apparently that does it. And that it doesn't, which I say the double tap rule has to apply to the living. Anyways, they really need to do this in the horror movies, man. If I directed a horror movie, that's the first thing I would say. Double tap. But it makes it less dramatic. You double tap, sir. That would be me directing a horror movie. But, you know, that's just me. Anyways, and so Pamela gets knocked out, right? And then Jason comes in, and Parker and Mary pull off a much more gorier version of Halloween, Home Alone, where they, I believe it was Parker who like bends down behind him. Mary sprays him with something. I don't remember what it was, and then pushes him off. All this is happening on the second floor. Pushes him off the stairs, falls directly what is a what's called a deer head planted on the floor. It falls straight into the horns, stabbed in multiple places. I believe one of the horns came out through in between his ball sack, or so it seemed, which was a little ouch for me to watch. But that was fucking brutal. And again, a very much more gorier Home Alone type of shit, you know, with the traps and whatever. Except, you know, it was a lot more physical work more than it was engineering. But it was cool nonetheless. And so they take care of Jason, and they run off, and it's to some what was it? Some sort of barn that they had close by. They have not a car, but one of those like big old carts, like kind of like a golf cart kind of thing. And then, wouldn't you know, Crazy Pam, or what should we call her? Not Pam, but Crazy Karen. Crazy Karen. No, but her name is Pam though. Karen Pam. Crazy Karen Pam, or Crazy Pam Karen. Crazy Karen Pam, we'll call her that. That second one was stupid. That's it for that. And just in time too, because we're getting close. We're about to end this shit, and I want to end it with a awesome whiskey. Let me do a little bit of ice. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you guys think so far? And if you have seen this movie, let me know in the comments. Use a meme, like I mentioned way before this thing even went live. And to those people who have not seen it, I apologize, because I totally just spoiled it for you. I can see here we got a comment. Oh, my wife's playing a game with the kids. It's okay. Kids will be kids, man. Kids will be kids. Love you though. And if May's watching, love you, May. Yo quiero. ¿Quieres el whiskey? Pues bien, cáele, Carmen. Cheers. Oh. When I said that, actually, I don't think I've ever tried it with Hennessy. Give me a sec. Nope, it's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, dude, you have to check it out. Shout out to Selena. I'm gonna go ahead and call you the CEO of Touch of Horror. The CEO of Touch of Horror, guys, in the house. The MVP also of the Booze and Chill channel. Yeah, you gotta check it out, dude. Peacock. Look it up, man. Salute. Salute. Once again. And all right. So let's end this shit, guys. So fucking crazy ass Pam, as I mentioned, pops out of the fucking nowhere, beaten to death. Starts going at Parker, Mary, in the fucking in the what's it called, the cart thing that I mentioned, and what's it called? Oh, they're fighting with the gas tank, because apparently the thing needed gas. So she grabs the gas tank. Pan comes out of nowhere, and with an axe, by the way, God, slices bits and pieces, not bits and pieces, but goes through the gas tank. And at that point, I got frustrated again. It's like, fuck, there goes the gas. But little did Pamela know, by doing so, excuse me, got sprayed with gas. And so fucking Mary, I think Mary did a lot of the rescuing in this movie, by the way, because once Parker had her where she wanted, or was when Pam was about to strike again with her last swing of the axe to Parker, Mary comes in and boom, sparks her up, man. She just busts into flames completely, and runs out of the barn. And you know when they say, just run the paint off. That's exactly what she did. She literally fucking ran it like she ran like she never ran before, man. She ran to that hill. She ran that stairway to heaven. Those are stupid. Don't listen to me. Yeah, but she fucking ran. She tried to outrun that burning sensation, dude. She just ran it until eventually, her brain cooked and just dropped fucking dead in the middle of the road. And at that point, the police finally come in. I found the ending part to be a little weird because the police, they see the dead flaming body. It's like 8-10 patrol cars, and they all kind of just park surrounding the dead body. Parker and Mary holding hands. And they never show the fucking cops coming out of the car, though. I was like, okay, I get it. It adds drama and whatever, but it would have been a lot more realistic. To me, it would have been more realistic if the fucking police actually, did their job and got out of the fucking cars, holding gunpoint, questioning, doing police do, right? But whatever, I get it. It was for dramatic reasons. I get it. And so that's kind of how that movie ends. Again, I love the way they use the whole pandemic thing. Again, crazy times for everybody. I don't care who you are, where you were. Those are fucking crazy ass times, guys. And yeah, that's how the movie ended. Like I mentioned at the beginning, the first 15-20 minutes of the movie didn't catch me. It didn't reel me in. It just looked like some boring slasher movie. And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge horror slasher fan, but this one didn't start off, I guess, the right way or whatever. It didn't start off right for me. Then the pandemic, and then the stalking, and all that just started piling up, and then that fucking twist at the end. Oh my god, that was the cherry on top. That I was sold when the whole it was your fucking fault that he died because your stupidness and you're not wearing a mask, you know, that bullshit. But yeah, man, that fucking movie, oh, it was great. It was great. Surprisingly, it was great. The writing was good. Again, the writers of fucking the writers of Scream were involved in it. They did a really good job with this. I hear they did a good job with that last Scream movie. I didn't see it, but I feel like I got to give it a chance now. Now after I saw Sick, it's like maybe the writing just kind of progressed. The more, you know, they kept perfecting Scream. I don't know. I've only seen the first one. Leave it in the comments. Should I keep going? Should I watch all the Screams? Should I start over? What do you guys think? And should I review it? Let me know in the comments. And overall, I give this fucking movie, I'm gonna say 4 stars. 4 stars. I think that's fair. 3 was I think it's better than 3. 5, not the best, because it could have started a little bit different. But no, I say 4. I say 4 stars for this fucking movie. Once again, guys, need to go check this fucking movie out. It's again, it's on Peacock. You don't have Peacock, I suggest you get it. Sick is in there. My favorite all-time show, that 70s show, is there. Which, by the way, if you are here, I will be sorry about the dog. I will be going live this Thursday for the reason that that 90s show is coming to Netflix. The original cast members are gonna. I apologize for the dog. The original 70s cast members are cameoing, or so I think they're cameoing. I don't know. There's not a lot going around about that, but we're gonna see the original cast members coming out, and I'm super stoked about it. It's my all-time favorite show. So be here on Thursday, where I will also be going live. I'm gonna watch the show first, and then I'm coming right the fuck back here, and we're gonna talk about it, because holy fuck, that's gonna be great, guys. And what else? I think that's pretty much it, guys. Like I mentioned in the very beginning of the live, Touch of Horror. I'm sorry for not wearing the shirt. Touch of Horror Facebook, Touch of Horror Shopify. Use code BNC10 on February 14th to get 10% off on the Touch of Horror Valentine's merch. I'm not sure if it applies for anything else, but that I'm pretty sure it's just for the Valentine's for now. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yes, BNC10 to get 10% off Touch of Horror Valentine/horror merch on February 14th. And as usual, guys, if you want to keep following up on Booze and Chill and all the shenanigans that I do here, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. What am I missing? Twitch. Like I've always mentioned, Twitch is where all this happens, so not a lot goes on there, but when it does, it's live. And also, if you want to support me even more, become a Patreon. You can, depending on the tier, you get to vote on the drink I get to review. You get to fucking see behind the scenes stuff, and again, depending on the tier, you get to see behind the scenes videos, and once again, depending on the tier, you get a chance to come out in a video with me, drink with me, review a movie, or maybe possibly food, because that is what Booze and Chill does now. So much to fucking do in this channel now. And or I am also back on buymeacoffee.com. If you don't want to become a Patreon, you can become a member on buymeacoffee.com, Or if you don't want to become a member, you can just go ahead and buy me a cold one. It's a donation. I don't remember the numbers. There's like 1, 3, 5, 15, something like that. Small donation, anything helps, guys. And that's pretty much it for this live, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Booze and Chill channel. The second movie review in the Booze and Chill channel, the first movie review live. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought on the movie Sick. Let me know in the comments, have you seen it? Are you going to see it? Because if you haven't, you probably fucking should. And that is it for this, guys. And leave it down in the comments what you thought of this video, this live. And let me know if there's any other movie, TV show, or random YouTube video of anything that you would like me to look over and review. That would be awesome. And as usual, guys, I will see you in the next one. Again, on Thursday. Live on Thursday. Put in the calendar. I will see you there. And as usual, guys, if you keep watching, I'm gonna keep drinking. Cheers, guys.